There are so many Inazuma 11 games that you don't even know about. So today I want to explain to you guys some of the spin-off games you might have never heard about. From mobile games to projects that were cancelled completely, these are some of the most interesting Inazuma 11 projects to talk about. So let's dive right in. First up is Inazuma 11 Dash. Now I couldn't find any footage for this, but it's a mobile game based on the DS games. You can challenge teams and you can train your main team, who I assume are Raimon, and it also features Canon Evans and players from Ogre. Then there's Inazuma Line. This is another mobile game, except this is a puzzle game. You eliminate spheres of the same color, which just sounds pretty fun. And it was another Japan-only release coming out in 2013. This is one I imagine that quite a few viewers will have heard of. This is Inazuma 11 123 Endu Mamoru Densetsu, aka The Legend of Endu Mamoru. It's a collection of all 6 original Inazuma DS games in one 3DS cartridge released in 2012, and it was notably compatible with Chrono Stones. It also features the opening and ending videos of these games in higher quality, plus some extra additional content. But the coolest thing about it is that it features a brand new opening. It's fire. I feel like everyone forgets this exists, but it's Inazuma 11 Strikers 2012 Extreme. It's the second Strikers game, and it's definitely the one that nobody talks about. The first one came out worldwide, and obviously Go Strikers 2013 is just the better game. While Strikers 2012 is basically the same game as Strikers 1, it just has Zero and Raimon Go in it, as well as some fighting spirits. Also, it was released in 2011, so that 2012 title, it's just stupid. Bad game, throw it in the trash. There's a chance you might have played Inazuma 11 SD, which was a mobile game that launched in January 2020. It was a gacha game which featured 5 versus 5 matches. There were story maps, stadium battles, and even some brand new custom Hisatsus. But it was unfortunately shut down on December 1st, 2020. Inazuma 11 Online was a free-to-play game on the PC. It launched in June of 2014, but was shut down in March of 2015, which means it lasted even less time than Inazuma 11 SD, which I didn't think was possible. It's essentially Inazuma 11, except you use a mouse, and it featured a full campaign. Inazuma 11 AC Dream Battle and Inazuma 11 AC AllStars are Japanese arcade games based on the Ares and Orient animes. You use 6 cards to battle CPU opponents, with the cards being dispensed by the arcade machine and featuring cool original designs. It was also our main way of seeing what other Hisatsus from the original trilogy and Go games would look like in the Ares animation style, which is a cool reason to exist, I guess. This might be my personal favorite, Inazuma 11 Everyday. It was actually a 3DS game released in Japan in 2012, where you play as a boy or girl that is left temporarily by your parents to take care of Mark Evans and Axel Blaze. Because obviously, why not? It follows the storyline of the first game, and you play through their lives and daily routines. In 2017, a mobile version of the game was released called Inazuma 11 Everyday Plus, which featured Jude Sharp's storyline. This storyline is particularly notable because it features a bunch of brand new teams. Namely, it features the teams whose names were mentioned in Inazuma 11 1 in the tournament screen, but we actually get to see for the first time properly in Everyday, which is really cool. It's nice that this exists. Then I imagine this will be a lot of people's favorite, and I can definitely get why. Because this is the first of 2 cancelled games. It's Inazuma 11 Future. It's a cancelled game for mobile and follows the story of Canon Evans and his teammates taking place in 2140 in space. Players can fly with their boots in a brand new version of football called Element Soccer. And while it never released, we did get this really cool trailer, which even showed us some brand new characters who were meant to feature in the game, Kumino Benkei, the captain of Canon's team, and Shiratori Shiru, who is the ace striker of the team, who does actually feature for a second in Inazuma 11 3 Ogre. And finally, what might have been one of the coolest projects featured in this whole video, Inazuma 11 Break. This was a cancelled remake of the original game for an unspecified home console, which more than likely would have been the Wii. It would have had an upgraded story, better gameplay features, and obviously better graphics. And the screenshots we did get look so cool, I really wish this happened. So there you go. Those are some of the Inazuma 11 projects that you might never have heard about. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that classic YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!